In a world where wealth is often expressed through luxury, flamboyance, and extravagance, it may seem paradoxical that some of the wealthiest individuals on earth choose to wear something as understated and unembellished as a simple black suit. Indeed, when we examine the public appearances of billionaires, we notice a recurring theme: minimalism. Simplicity. A black suit or a basic monochromatic outfit. But why? Why would individuals with virtually unlimited access to the most exclusive fashion houses and stylists choose to present themselves in such a reserved and predictable manner? This is not a matter of fashion taste alone. Rather, it is a reflection of deeper principles: psychological, philosophical, and strategic. Today, we explore the question: why do billionaires often wear black suits? To understand this phenomenon, we must begin with the concept of decision fatigue. In psychology, decision fatigue refers to the deteriorating quality of decisions made by an individual after a long session of decision-making. Each decision, no matter how trivial, draws upon a finite reservoir of mental energy. For high-performing individuals, CEOs, inventors, investors, preserving this energy becomes essential. Barack Obama, during his presidency, famously remarked that he only wore gray or blue suits, stating, "I'm trying to pare down decisions. I don't want to make decisions about what I'm eating or wearing, because I have too many other decisions to make." Mark Zuckerberg echoed this sentiment when questioned about his repetitive wardrobe. He explained that he wanted to reduce the number of decisions he had to make so he could focus on more important tasks: running Meta, formerly Facebook, and managing a global company with billions of users. This minimalist approach to attire is a tactical choice. By wearing the same or similar clothing, often in neutral or dark tones like black, these individuals eliminate a set of decisions from their daily routines. In doing so, they preserve cognitive bandwidth for what truly matters. But beyond mental efficiency lies something even more nuanced: the psychology of color and perception. Black is universally recognized as a color that conveys authority, elegance, formality, and power. In Western culture, it is the traditional color of business and diplomacy. When one enters a room in a well-fitted black suit, the message is not loud, it is firm. It communicates discipline, seriousness, and self-control. Fashion experts often refer to black as timeless, versatile, and sophisticated. It transcends seasons, trends, and cultural shifts. It blends into any occasion, from boardrooms to galas, without ever appearing inappropriate. There is also a practical advantage: black garments are less prone to visibly show wear and tear. For individuals who travel frequently, attend countless meetings, and move between continents and time zones, black offers a reliable and durable solution, one less thing to worry about. Another aspect worth examining is personal branding. Take Steve Jobs, for example. His uniform of a black turtleneck, blue jeans, and sneakers became iconic not just because of its repetition, but because it reinforced the essence of Apple: clean, minimalist, focused. Jobs reportedly wore the same outfit every day to reduce distraction and maintain consistency. Over time, it became a visual symbol, instantly associated with innovation, clarity, and vision. This is not unlike how company logos, color palettes, and product packaging reinforce brand recognition. Just as Apple products are known for their simplicity and functionality, Jobs' attire mirrored that ethos. By dressing consistently, individuals begin to shape how they are perceived. The uniform becomes a part of their identity, an unchanging element in a rapidly changing world. There is also a deeper symbolic meaning behind the black suit. In a society often driven by external validation, the choice to dress modestly while possessing extreme wealth signals restraint. It is a quiet declaration that one does not need to prove their success through outward appearance. In this sense, the black suit becomes a metaphor for control. The billionaire is not a slave to trends. He or she is not seeking approval through flamboyant style. Their focus lies elsewhere, on ideas, innovation, and impact. This understated elegance suggests a type of confidence that requires no performance. It says, "I am here to do business, not to entertain." And that in itself is a form of charisma. Of course, it is essential to understand that simplicity does not equate to cheapness. This is perhaps one of the most misunderstood aspects of minimalist fashion, especially when it comes to the attire of the ultra-wealthy. When the average person sees a black suit, especially one devoid of logos or extravagant embellishments, it may appear plain, or even uninspired. But beneath that apparent simplicity lies an entire world of craftsmanship, intentionality, and refinement that only a trained eye truly appreciates. Many of the black suits worn by billionaires are not purchased off the rack. They are bespoke garments, tailored to exacting specifications by artisans whose families have been in the craft for generations. These suits are meticulously cut to follow the unique structure of the wearer's body, often requiring multiple fittings and weeks of work to complete. Every detail, from the stitching of the lapel to the slope of the shoulder, is engineered with surgical precision. The fabrics used are often of the highest grade, Super 150s wool, cashmere blends, or even ultra-rare vicuña, one of the most expensive and exclusive fibers in the world. These materials don't just look better under lights, they feel better, wear better, and age with grace. They speak to a level of quiet luxury that doesn't need to announce itself with gold chains or loud designer prints. And this is the essence of luxury at the billionaire level, it no longer needs to shout. In fact, for many of the ultra-wealthy, the goal is not to appear wealthy at all. Instead, their luxury is curated for personal comfort, quality, and understated power. It is not meant for validation, but for function and form at the highest possible level. Whereas traditional displays of wealth often revolve around opulence, cars with chrome rims, watches encrusted with diamonds, or limited edition sneakers, the modern billionaire operates on a different frequency. Their status symbols are subtle, often invisible. Their luxury is embedded in details you wouldn't notice unless you knew exactly what to look for. It may be the hand-sewn buttonholes that take hours to complete, the silk lining dyed to a shade only available through a particular atelier in Naples, or the subtle monogram stitched into the collar, not for anyone to see, but for the wearer to know. To the untrained observer, these suits may seem almost generic. But to those who understand tailoring, these garments are masterpieces. They are the result of decades of skill, thousands of hours of training, and a philosophy that values substance over showmanship. At all, the reason billionaires often wear black suits, or minimalist, repeated outfits, has little to do with fashion in the traditional sense. It is a decision rooted in strategy, psychology, and self-awareness. By reducing decision fatigue, creating a consistent personal brand, projecting authority, and signaling restraint, these individuals optimize their appearance not for vanity, but for impact. So, the next time you notice a billionaire walking into a room dressed in a simple black suit, understand that what you're witnessing is not a lack of imagination, it is a reflection of priorities. A deliberate statement. A uniform for a life defined not by the need to impress, but by the desire to lead.